The Environment Assembly is the world's top decision-making body on the environment, and it aims to improve the lives of the world's most vulnerable people through setting priorities for global environmental policies and developing international trends. Addressing the session, the President of Kenya and Botswana emphasized the importance of environment.
We are now aligned in terms of the need to move together rapidly in order to catch up with and overtake this crisis. We are propelled by the momentum of the 2023 COP28, which took place in Dubai last November and concluded on a hopeful note with a number of historical decisions. First, COP28 emphasized that simultaneously transitioning away from fossil fuels while tripling renewables and doubling efficiency is a collective priority. Second, it positions resilience and adaptation at the center of climate action, clearly defining the limits connecting nature, health, agriculture, and food system chains, as well as peace and security. If there was ever any doubt, COP28 confirmed that climate change is no longer to be seen as an abstract concern residing in distant future, but a real and present danger that requires urgent collective action from all of us.
Many other developing countries require significant financial resources to build climate resilience, mitigate the impacts of climate change, and transition to a low-carbon economy. In a quest to bridge the biodiversity finance gap, one of the commercial banks in Botswana has launched the first ever sustainable bond in the Botswana Stock Exchange, amounting to about $3.6 million. This private sector initiative will go a long way in supporting sustainable development and growth. Madam President, recognizing the efforts that Botswana has done and is continuously undertaking, it is in this context that Botswana pleads with developed countries to fulfill their financial pledges under the Climate Change Convention, so that developing countries like yours and mine can access the funds and vigorously implement projects that enable sustainable development for planet Earth.
The UN Chief and the Director General of the World Health Organization both raised concerns about the impact of climate change.
The planet is on the brink. Ecosystems are collapsing. Our climate is imploding. And humanity is to blame. The fallout from poisoned rivers to rising seas harm us all. Yet, those least responsible suffer most, a burning injustice. We must work together to combat this crisis, recognizing the links between them, to put the world on a sustainable path and turbocharge sustainable development.
For centuries, we have plundered our planet in the name of progress. Now, we're paying the price with a triple planetary crisis: climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution. If our planet were a patient, it would be admitted to intensive care. Its vital signs are alarming. It's running a fever, with each of the last 9 months the hottest on record. As we hurtle towards the 1.5 degree threshold, its lung capacity is compromised, with the destruction of forests that absorb carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. And many of the Earth's water sources, its lifeblood, are contaminated.
The conference ends on Sunday. Sophie Mokoena, SABC News, Johannesburg.